We know this ain't right.
Man, this can't be life.
We gotta unite.
That was hijacked. And they have used so many tricks to hijack it. And we're talking about one tonight with these mosquitoes. We never thought about, like, why when a mosquito bites you, it itch. Why does it itch so bad? Why does it swell up? Why do they bite you? And of all the things they could bite. Because I don't know if you know this, mosquitoes only fuck you up. And if you want to get deeper, they bite human beings, but they bite more black people and Latino people than human beings. Because mosquitoes are not organic insects to the planet. They are no different than bed bugs, lice, or any parasite. A mosquito is a parasite. It lives off of you. Your neuromelanin, your carbon. We are at 3,000 live viewers. Shout out to the university tonight. But it lives off your carbon. Okay? I have an article right here that says, you can look it up. Y'all can Google it. Everybody feel free to Google. I don't want to flip the camera around right now. But everybody feel free to Google. Y'all know I don't do no lying to y'all. Feel free to the Google. All right? Go to Google right now. Everybody type in how many people die from mosquitoes every year. And it's going to say, and I'm reading verbatim from Google. It says, mosquitoes cause more human suffering than any organism. All right, y'all ain't know this. Motherfuckers scared of lions, sharks, bears, tigers. They make you be scared of all this shit that you'll never probably encounter a day in your life. Just to get you away from the one thing that's designed to not only to fuck you up. Because mosquitoes not only watch you, but they plant nanotechnology within you. All right. And then now the new mosquitoes are carrying the vaccine. All right. So this is why when they came out with the article with Bill Gates, they already had these mosquitoes out. All right. So these new mosquitoes are actually carrying the vaccine. This is why I really want to make you aware of. All right. These new mosquitoes are actually carrying the vaccine because these mosquitoes are man-made. They have always been man-made. All right. If you look into mosquitoes, all right, if you go look into mosquitoes and research more about them, you just research about the anatomy of their body, their molecular structure, everything. And compared to other insects, and you'll see a lot like, whoa, hold on. It's a lot of weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? All right. Mosquitoes, right here verbatim, it says, I'm on Google, how many people die from mosquitoes every year? That's the question y'all can type in Google. And it says mosquitoes cause more human suffering than any other organism. Over 1 million people worldwide die. All right. We know death not real, but leave their avatar. Okay. Over 1 million people worldwide die, leave their avatar from mosquitoes-borne diseases every year. Not only can mosquitoes carry diseases that affect you, but they also transmit several diseases and parasites that dogs and horses are very susceptible to. And not just dogs and horses, you know. So a lot of y'all ain't know mosquitoes is killing millions of people a year. All right. And a lot of us as gods and goddesses, they don't kill us, but what they do is they transport devices. They grab information from you too. Like when they biting you, they taking your plasma. Like when they bite you in your blood, they get your blood, they get your plasma. All right, they're getting your mitochondrial DEA. All right, these are all the things that the mosquito is designed to do. All right, all the way down to the device. It literally has a Novocaine device on its antennas, which is why when a mosquito bite you, you don't feel it. All right, now this is facts. Like this, how deep this technology go. These mosquitoes actually come made with this Novocaine device, which they have on their legs, right? And when they land on us, they rub it on us, right? They rub it on us and smear it on us, and you don't feel it. We don't feel nothing. And then you get your ass bit, and you don't feel shit. And then they leave, and then it dries up, and then you start feeling it. All right? It goes so deep to such a science with these man-made mosquitoes, it will blow your mind. And none of us never looked this deep. All right? And you got to remember, they're not going to put this type of shit on Google. But if you look into Cosidae, which is the scientific name of mosquitoes, I mean, it get deep. All right. You can read about the planogenetic relationship. All right. You can read about the characteristics where it says mosquitoes are slender, long-legged insects that are easily recognized by their long proboscis and the presence of scales on most parts of the body. Larvae are distinguished from other aquatic insects by the absence of legs, the presence of a distinct head bearing mouth brushes and antennae. Now remember what antenna is. Flies have antenna. A lot of the insects, no lie, a lot of the insects that have the real antenna, all right, like natural praying mantis and stuff like that, they connect to the cosmos. But you got these man-made insects like flies and that have antennas and mosquitoes. And these antennas are literally used to send back vibratory messages back to these bases, these underground bases, to watch us. They've been doing this for a very long time. All right, and like I say, a lot of people, like I said, they've completely lied to even the hospitals, like to the doctors and people that's doctors. Even if they try to sit here and dispute genetics with me, they really can't do it. You get what I'm saying? Because they've been lied to at the bases. They don't even teach you, and the doctors, if you going to school, I don't give a fuck how long you go to medical school. They will never tell you that there's a difference between DNA and DEA and that it exists. They will never even mention deoxyetheric acid to you. So you have no clue. You're well trained and alive. You get what I'm saying? And this is how deep the fuckery goes with lying about who we are, what's going on with the state of the planet and everything around us. All right. So nobody would ever thought that these mosquitoes is drawing your blood just to get your DEA, all right, to create these blood banks to not only feed these reptilians, but to also grab information from you because it's in your blood. All right. Everything is in your blood. So you can grab so much information from a being through the blood. All right. And this is what the mosquitoes do. They also, when they drain it from the kids, they drain it adrenochrome, and then they also get adrenochrome from you. You know, like it's like when the mosquitoes is biting you and they out there, you start getting scared. You like, hold on, they biting me. Hold on, let me get from right here. You releasing a form of adrenaline and adrenochrome just doing that, right? To the point where some people got to go by off and stuff like this. All right, mosquitoes literally hunt you. They hunt you and attack you. And we've never noticed that because they so little. We're like, I ain't never mosquito. But no, mosquitoes literally hunt and attack you. And it's the only organism that does that. Nothing else hunts you and attacks you. All right. It is not a normal organism. It's a fucking monster. A mini monster designed to attack the fuck out of you and drain you of your nutrients and place other things inside of you. All right. As well as place all type of literally like, they use mosquitoes to transport chips and put them into people, RFID chips. They doing that now. All right. They transporting the vaccine into people now because they so desperate because we're rising. All right. And they're on this quest to conquer our genetics before it's too late. You get what I'm saying? They are obsessed with it right now. All right. They're obsessed with it. They to the point where they talking about going door to door to change these genetics. So that's what I told y'all. I told y'all I was going to get to that point because the war is coming. All right. They just tried to open portals all around the world to escape the planet. And they telling motherfuckers that the ocean was on fire and they put the fire out. And you got people so blind. They've been drinking so much fluoride their whole life. They pineal gland so closed. You see what I'm saying? They've been brushing their teeth with good fluoride, drinking good tap water their whole life. They shit is gel check. You can't tell them shit. Yeah, they put a fire out on the ocean. Okay, first off, how did fire start? It was a pipeline. You believe that, huh? A fire started under the water. You believe that, huh? Yeah, and then they came and they used more water on top of the water on the ocean and put the fire out. And then you went to sleep good, huh, didn't you? You went to sleep good after that. After they told you that, you had to hear something. You didn't want motherfucker didn't want to do no form of thinking out there on their own. Motherfucker didn't want to use no form of their cognitive reasoning or none of that. Motherfucker didn't want to use the left side or the right side of their brain. You hear me? Motherfucker just did that. That's how they is. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't want to do no form of free thinking or none of that. Motherfucker just needs something to run with. Oh yeah, they put the water out. It was a fire, and the fire started under the water from a pipeline, and then they used more water to put the fire out on top of the ocean, and then everybody went to sleep that night, and we woke up and life continued. See, that would be more comfortable. You see what I'm saying? Nobody looked into the fact that those are not even the proper technique that they use when putting fires out. Second off, ain't no fire starting under the water. I don't give a fuck about no pipelines. Ain't no fire starting under the water. So what really took place? They were burning portals into the ocean trying to escape the realm. And this ain't happening in one country. This happened in 4, 5, 6 different locations at the same damn time. All right? This is the times we are in. And they getting desperate. They getting desperate. So right now they come in, they using these mosquitoes and these flies. But definitely these mosquitoes, because these mosquitoes, they can get up on you. They can transport the vaccine. And that's what I wanted y'all to know. They are now using the mosquitoes. You know, I'm always breaking to y'all first before it even hit. They are now using the mosquitoes to transport the vaccine. That's how desperate they is. All right? That's how desperate they is. So this is why you're going to be tapped in with your crystals, with your meditation, sage. All right? Because the only thing that's going to repel these mosquitoes is your high frequency. You see what I'm saying? Your high frequency of being aware. Your high frequency of being on a high vibratory. Remember, you are energy. So you're going to emit that impulse. These mosquitoes are electronically made. So your impulse could knock their reception off. You get what I'm saying? If you're that's why you want to be vibrating high, literally, to emit the frequency. Told y'all about the locusts and all that. Don't take y'all eyes off none of that. All that is part of their little tricks to try to one last hurrah. This is real reflection. This is why I put the lecture off for a reason. Same thing with the fifth ocean. We're doing that tomorrow. And Sunday. And then Sunday we on YouTube about the Captain Pondex situation, which is a deep thing that needs to be discussed. It's a lot of things coming out right now all at once because this is the end game. I told you this will be like no movie you have ever seen. This will be the best Hollywood movie that they never wrote. Look at it. It's already starting. Just look at the world. But you got to protect your family. You got to be up on game. These listening devices, they're everywhere. They plan on crashing the grid at any moment now. Why? Because then that breaks all communication. When you see everybody waking up like this, I mean, everybody, it's getting to the point where we outnumbering the sleep, motherfuckers, for real. It's getting like that, and it's going to get like that. And that's when shit going to get even realer. They don't want us having open communication when they going door to door. They don't want us to know because they know how we're going to react. They know how we going to move. They know motherfuckers is waking up. They know motherfuckers is waking up. You feel me? They not slow now. They're sitting back watching all this shit. Nigga, they in here, nigga. They in the university. Niggas that bought the violet package. They in this motherfucker. Listen. You hear me? They spent the 333. You hear me? They in here. They in here. They on publicly on everybody that's telling us the truth. They at your job. They in your house. Microwaves, stoves, TVs, iPhones, iPads, PS5s, PS4s, all this shit. What you think they gave it to you for? For this time right now. To monitor your God ass. See what I'm saying? Your 9-ether ass. Oh, motherfuckers trying to rise, huh? They don't know we got 24/7 surveillance on their ass, even though time ain't real. You feel me? This is the time to really tap into your meditations. This is the time to really get deep. This is the time to really get focused, reflections. All right? These mosquitoes ain't no joke, man. And let me let y'all notice something. Like they say right here about these coats today. This is the scientific name of them. All right? Since mosquitoes are because whenever y'all want to learn about these different insects and animals that they classify, you want to learn some truth, just go learn their scientific name and then look it up and read about it. That's how you get to it. But it says since mosquitoes are delicate, now notice most insects aren't delicate, but mosquitoes are because they're not real. That's why they emphasize. Since mosquitoes are delicate insects, they are always found where the air is relatively cool and the humidity is high, okay? Now, why do they need cool air? Because who created them? We know. You know, 6 ether beings created them. 6 ether beings require cool air and cold air. 6 ether beings. All right? They come from Nern. They need cool. They need cold. You see what I'm saying? 9 ether, we require heat. So these mosquitoes require cool air, but they need the humidity to be high. All right? Why? Because the higher the humidity, the more our blood boils at a certain temperature and it releases certain chemicals. These chemicals come strictly from this neuromelanin that's in our carbonated pigments. All right? All right. So as this neuromelanin is emitted, which is the most richest and strongest property out throughout the whole multiverse, now the mosquito has, it's basically like we are now tender enough for the mosquito to eat your ass, basically. When it's humid outside, your ass tender enough to be ate. It's like seasoning some motherfucking food. That's what it is, basically. You know what I'm saying? You tender enough, now you ready, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm pointing this out for a reason. You need to look at the scientific way they are moving, their environment, little things that's been out there about them, just so you can know that these are not normal insects and what they are actually. These are actually drones. Mosquitoes are actually drones. Cosidae are actually drones. Cosidae is the scientific name of mosquitoes. All right, but they are actually drones. These mosquitoes, these flies, but the mosquitoes are more vicious. Every parasite, man-made, but the mosquitoes are more vicious because they actually have been doing this for a minute. And now they are using them to transport the vaccine as well as steady drain nutrients from the neuromelanin. All right, as well as place nanobot in some of us, as well as place more like listening devices within the bloodstream. All right, this is how advanced technology is way more advanced than they ever told individuals. All right, just like they get us believing that technology has gotten more advanced over time. No, we was more advanced back then than we are now. Shit slowed down. You see what I'm saying? Because they hacked the goddamn ship and they know how to drive this motherfucker. You feel me? Like, this is a fact. You know what I'm saying? But they gave us everything in reverse. So they when they roll shit out to us, it makes you think, oh, this new technology, this. No, this shit is what? They just giving you the shit we been had. And keeping most of the 98% of the shit from you, all the way down to your magic. All right? This is facts. All right? So we have to be aware of what's going on. And now check this out. I want y'all to know something about mosquitoes. All right? Check out how they made them, right? Peep game. Many species of mosquito live within a few meters of the ground, whereas many forest species occur primarily in the forest canopy. Vertical distribution is largely dependent on feeding preferences. Now pay attention, all males, keyword, all males and the females of many species feed exclusively, mostly males though, y'all. So peep game, most people didn't know this. Mostly male mosquitoes only feed on plant liquids, including nectar, honeydew, fruit juices, and exudates. That's what the male mosquito likes to eat. Now peep this, the female mosquito is the one that likes to feed on blood in the living of warm animals. So, why is it that the female wants the blood and the male don't? The male cool. You know what I'm saying? Because the female is the ones to do what? Lay the eggs. Right? Give birth. And they don't just lay eggs. By them being female, they can carry anything. Viruses, more parasites, and that's what they use them to do. So that's why they made the female bite. You see what I'm saying? Us and the males don't. Most male mosquitoes don't even come around you. They be fucking with fruit and shit. You see what I'm saying? And the females is the ones that come bite you, because when they biting you, they leave and they plant and they planting shit and they taking shit up out of you and they carrying this shit back to labs. All right, and they bring all the mosquitoes in, put them in a thing, uncap them, drain all the, like, this shit get deep. Facts. All right. So this is what they're doing right now with the vaccines. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow back here for this fifth ocean. Hey, it's getting deep. It's getting real. I need y'all to tap in. We back here tomorrow for the fifth ocean. Spread the word about what I just said. Alert your people. They getting real desperate, y'all. They getting real desperate. The mosquitoes that Bill Gates was talking about, they already had them out there. They out there now. All right. So as far as like the way for it not to affect your vibration is to increase your frequency. Drink a lot of water, do a lot of breath work, meditate 3 times a day. High vibration is going to break down the robot, basically, because it's a drone. All right. So if you're vibrating on a certain frequency, as this drone is coming into your frequency, your aura field, your etheric field, it won't be able to take that high level of energy, and that's natural. That's mechanics. It's going to overload and break down. It won't even cut. So this is you, and get a lot of tourmaline. Get a lot of tourmaline, y'all. Y'all want to get tourmaline, and if you don't go get no tourmaline, then you meditate, drinking water. All right, increase the frequency and spreading the word. Spreading the word and bringing more awareness to it also increases the frequency. All right, because it's nothing to fear, but it's just about the awareness and the different plights and plots that they are using. All right, so we right back here tomorrow for the fifth ocean. It feel good to be back in class. I miss y'all. I love y'all. I'm finna send more orders out. All right, and like I said, I got a lot to talk about. It's a lot of lessons I want to get out. I don't know when they gonna try to crash this. All right, but I'm gonna be focusing more with the lessons here on the website, y'all. Anything y'all see me doing on the public, take it with a grain of salt. It's chess right now, y'all. Feel me? I'm gonna leave it at that. Peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Now we ride. Spread the word about what's going on with these mosquitoes.